It's also called, again, I don't know if this is going to be part 2 or not. If it is, welcome back. It's almost like even following that light, right? So this is the thing, where right now it's organic. We're naturally able to communicate and connect with each other in different ways throughout different dimensions, right? You see this eye here is sitting there, and it has that light behind it. I feel like that is the unification of a masculine and feminine energy in Jesus Christ, or, you know what I'm saying, in some type of energy when it comes to Elohim or God. The eye is almost like the shield in a sense, right? And then the light is shining on it. Again, this is just us looking at this and asking questions and looking at it theoretically, right? And trying to figure out what's going on here, because no one seems to want to speak the truth, okay? On a massive scale. Everything is all chaotic and crazy and confusing as to what we're talking about. It has to make sense first. It has to make sense for me to try to unravel it first. You see what I'm saying? It has to make sense first. Source tells me what to unravel, what pieces to use, and how to put the puzzle together. I'm not going to deal with confusion. Say it straight out what it is. So people will alter your conversations and your work. So again, that's what I said. It's coming to a point where it's best for us to probably slow down on talking. Because what's happening is, especially some of us with platforms that have long, extensive information, because we want to be clear as can be, right? So what they're doing is chopping up information, chopping your stuff up, because nobody wants to sit there and listen to that all day, right? So they get a little bits and pieces of it, and then they chop it up and make it seem like one thing. When you see what I'm saying? That this is what's going on behind the scenes with them collecting data like this. Nobody has time anymore. We spent so much time messing up the minds of people and men, right? But people think it's going to happen overnight to get a better understanding. It takes patience and more guidance from within than anything out here. And people don't have time. That's what I'm saying. You took time away from you. Even though it doesn't even really exist in that manner. It just only exists to put some kind of something on your person, right? To put you under some kind of like rat race or some kind of, schedule, right? That works for them. If you don't have that much movement, you're lazy. Monks don't move that much. They sit there in peace, solitude, in nature. They're balanced. They have a sense of knowing. No, they want you running on that wheel. So you don't have time to think. So you don't have time to pay attention or ask questions. Just do, go. Anybody talking about something you can't understand or you don't understand? Oh, let's attack them. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And if that person fights back, oh, how dare they? How dare they speak up for themselves? And so again, at some point in time, doesn't even matter to try to correct anything, because people are going to think what they want to think, and I never have to deal with or worry about what anybody thinks about me. You understand? I don't live like that. I don't live like that. Doesn't determine which way I'm going to go. I might listen to some of your advice or something, but other than that, no. I'm going to use the tools I have to make the necessary adjustments that I need to make. I move when source say I move. I don't move when nobody on this plane tell me to move. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't say things like that. Those are war cries. No, that turns you into a terrorist, right? Because, wait a minute. This person doesn't fear. Wait a minute. This person is this. So what I'm saying is, when I'm not affiliated, don't think that it's not no spiritual, right warfare going on, and we got that off in the cut. What I'm saying is, I'm not connect. Whatever these groups are that they're trying to, that they're talking about, I have no ties with these people. I'm not in kind of cahoots with anybody. I have no contracts with nobody. I don't trade money with people. I don't, what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with that, is what I'm saying. So if they're trying to tie me in with some kind of group or something, then that's not me. That may be somebody that may be another entity using my identity, but it's not me. It's almost funny like that. The verse that says something about how is that which has been created going to tell the creator how to do what they do. Just because I may not be in no position like you, I may not have the finances or the funds like you, doesn't mean anything. Matter of fact, it's going to be the poorest people that's going to inherit the meek, right? So how could they be, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. So I'm not going to respond on anything that don't make sense in the first damn place. Somebody got to make it make sense. Somebody got to make it make sense that I'm telling you, I know that my ancestors have been here on this plane just before any of this stuff has been, before the establishment, right? Or the foundations. When we're going back to Genesis, prior to Genesis. We are the earth. Anything taken from another man and given to another man by men is for men. It's never going to change. It's not for the betterment of the whole. No. They're going to try to exclude that which is natural. That's what idolatry is. And they're going to bring you something that's something in its likeness, something that they took from the natural, and they took the essence from the natural and tried to bring it down. And since it won't stay down, they upset. Why won't this thing stay down? We done took everything, gave it, dispersed it out to other people. We doing, what I'm saying? We taking the information. What in the world? Why won't it just lay down and die? It's a new thing now. Regenerates. The energy is not going anywhere. People want to observe your life and observe you from the outside. They know nothing. They don't know what it took for me to get here or you. And I just talk about, because I don't like talking about, I'm sharing my journey here with you guys. And I'm pretty sure there's other people that have a similar journey. I'm not saying that I'm the only one. I'm saying that the energy and the frequency that I'm connected to is saying that I am that. Even before that. Look to me. Whatever they got planned and whatever they've been doing is not going to stand. Look to me. But maybe I should just, because maybe if I don't put... No, look to me. You're talking to people that think because people in their family have passed on, that they went somewhere that they're not here anymore. I don't believe that. I sense them. So they're afraid of those type of gifts and powers that we have. And when we start to honor that, which is the mother and father, which is that energy, instead of ignoring what that little voice or that other information that we hear inside, right? That we feel, that we sense, that we see, we always go to them. So again, the whole come out of her, my people, is to, again, and so they know we in that mindset. You get, okay, because I ain't going to be talking too much, right? And that's where the fear comes in. And that's when you got to go. Or they think. Because again, they've disregarded the true Elohim for so long, right? That it's probably like it's a war in heaven right now. It's a standoff. And again, at the end of the day, we're going to be able to see. And again, all I know is that I'm not shaking in my boots. Sometimes I think like, dang, you should be, oh man, you should be, man, this the way this is starting to unfold, and it's like, what for? Once you start fearing too much, then you go back and you buckle and you go right back in. And then they think, oh, I got you. It's very strange. We're in very strange times. People think they know, but we really don't have no idea. And even when you have an idea, there's more of an idea that you got to go get. So the reason why I don't get into drama, because I really ain't concerned about what everybody else doing. I know I see what works for me is pay attention to what I'm doing and deal with like-minded people that's doing the same thing. That's dealing with the man in the mirror and not looking to nobody else for any kind of, right? Even though I'm saying nobody else that's really not, you know what I'm saying, tapped in, I guess, right? To themselves, or at least working on themselves, because nobody's going to have it all. Nobody knows everything, right? It seems that not even God, they give you that energy in the church that, you know, God is all seeing and all knowing everything. Yeah, to a certain extent, but really not, because he made mistakes as well. Or she. That energy, right? So that's not true. God is good all the time. That's not true. I don't even know why people say stuff like that. It's not true. That's almost like somebody conditioning you to be good or stupid or nice all the time. Because ye are gods. But if you don't know it, then somebody else just use your greatness and your essence, right? And keep you in the mindset of a hamster on the wheel. And everything, when you kicking that dust around them, is money that's going right back into the pockets and the belly of the beast that you complain about. So not against money initially. I know people are you're gonna have to do something, barter, trade, something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I'm just saying, don't be mad though then. Don't be mad though then. That's all I'm saying. Don't be mad though then. There's just a lot going on right now. I see love, patience, and kindness, right? But everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants you to think like that. I don't want nobody to think like me. I just want you to think. That's the whole thing about, well, a sense of free will, I guess. Instead of using brute and force and censorship and, you know, come on, man. If this person is a lunatic and all this stuff, why are you working so hard to suppress or oppress or even, you know, call out other individuals to attack? Just leave them alone. Let me and anybody else you think don't make no sense keep on talking and just let, you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't hold no weight. If it don't make no sense. No, it's just because you don't understand it. Because you don't work on yourself. Because you're not tapped into that energy. And you don't understand it. And when people don't understand something, they fear it. And then they demonize it and vilify it. And some of the times it's to keep you from the most beautiful energy that you could have been in connection with. For that one certain thing. Right? That one gift that person just, that craft that they work on all the time, because this is the thing that God have gave them, or, you know, or sent them here on this plane to be that light in that particular situation. But since it's not this way and they're not doing it, you know what I'm saying, then don't look over there. When we need to be looking, you know what I'm saying, there's many different ways here. But there's only one road to get to that. There's going to be debris, obstacles. Yeah. Things on a personal level with your family and everything is going to be things. But distractions are devastating. We got to deal with what's right and what's true, or close enough to it. Start seeing people for who they are and accept them. We spend so much time talking about skin color. We're not talking about the real things that you should be focusing on with people in order to grow, to know, to see. They got you so worried about the package that the message is coming in that you don't want nothing to do with the message. But anyways, I'm done. Ain't nobody no threat to nobody but lies. I'm a threat to lies, and I'm a threat to people that want to harm children or harm anybody. But especially children, because again, they can't speak for themselves. Even though some of these children these days are very intuitive. A little bit more than some of us. They here to be a guiding light for us. We supposed to be setting things up for them, but they're the guiding light as well for us. So again, take care. I will see you guys later. I don't even know. I'm just, yeah. I just felt it was necessary because I do feel this sense of this thing. And if we just lie down here, right? See, because then man wants you to think that the way that he think defeat is defeat. No, sir. No, sir. Not going through that journey that I've been so-called blessed to go through. Getting to know myself and how to handle things and operate. That would be defeat. So now I'm starting to see the whole thing about two gods, right? But then again, I wonder, can it? If it's in balance? If it's in that energy of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, right? Because that's under attack as well. Because I think the definition has been twisted as to what it is. Has been altered. We're perceiving it incorrectly. Just like most things. And the real fear complex is that we're starting to get balanced and we're starting to see the force that's within. And also the power of that part. That's what they're afraid of. Some of these people. Take care.